Title: Legends of Celtic Mythology. Battles, Kings, Fairies, and Deities. In a land of misty hills and ancient stone circles, where the boundaries between the mortal and the magical blur, lies the rich and timeless world of Celtic mythology. These are the stories of battles that shaped destinies, kings who defied the odds, fairies who enchanted the world, and deities who wielded immense power. The Battle of Tuireadh. A storm-laden battlefield surrounded by jagged cliffs and ancient forests. The Tuireadh face off against the monstrous Fomorians. Our tale begins with a clash of titans, the Second Battle of Tuireadh. On one side, the Tuireadh, the shining gods and warriors of Ireland, led by the noble Nuada. On the other, the Fomorians, chaotic beings of the sea and storm, commanded by the fearsome Balor of the Evil Eye. Nuada, addressing his army, "Fight not for glory, but for the land that birthed us." Balor to the Fomorians, "Crush them, let no light remain." Balor lifts his single deadly eye, releasing a destructive beam, turning the ground to ash. Lugh, the youthful god of many skills, steps forward with his shining spear. "Lugh, your reign of terror ends here." Lugh hurls the spear, striking Balor's eye. The giant collapses, his death marking the victory of the Tuireadh. With Balor's fall, the Tuireadh secured the future of Ireland, but at great cost. The balance of power had shifted, and the gods knew peace was fleeting. The Tale of King Cormac Magh. The grand hall of Tara, filled with the flicker of torchlight and the murmur of advisors. Among the mortal kings, few were as wise and just as Cormac Magh. Under his rule, Ireland thrived. But his story begins with a prophecy. A druid foretells, "A child born in exile shall unite the clans." Cormac, raised by wolves after his family is betrayed, returns to reclaim Tara with wit and courage. He negotiates peace among warring clans and is gifted a golden cup by a fairy in thanks for his fairness. Fairy, this cup will remain whole as long as justice reigns in your hands. But the cup would crack if injustice tainted the throne, reminding all that power must serve truth. Scene 3. The Enchantment of the Ios Sea. A moonlit glade where the air hums with unseen magic. Beyond the mortal realm lies the world of the Ios Sea, or fairies. Neither wholly good nor evil, these beings guard the natural world and keep its secrets. A wandering poet stumbles into a fairy mound and is greeted by the Queen of the Sea. Queen of the Sea. You who sing of the stars, would you learn the songs of the other world? The poet agrees, but upon his return to the human world, centuries have passed. The fairies granted him knowledge, but stole his time, reminding us that their gifts often come with a price. Scene 4. Brigid, goddess of hearth and inspiration. A simple cottage with a warm hearth, surrounded by rolling green hills. Brigid, the goddess of healing, poetry, and fire, was beloved by all. She walked among mortals, offering guidance and hope. Brigid heals a wounded warrior, inspiring him to write verses of gratitude that would live for generations. Brigid, from pain, creation is born. Let your heart guide your hand. Through Brigid, the Celtic people found solace and strength, even in their darkest days. Scene 5. The White Stag and the Endless Quest. A dense, mystical forest, where sunlight streams through the canopy. The white stag, a creature of the other world, symbolizes transformation and the pursuit of the unattainable. A young warrior sees the stag and follows it deep into the forest, encountering trials that test his courage and resolve. When he finally reaches the stag, it transforms into a wise old man. Old man. The journey, not the destination, shapes who you are. The warrior returned to his village, not with the stag, but with wisdom that would guide his people for generations. From the fierce battles of gods and monsters to the quiet wisdom of fairies and kings, Celtic mythology is a tapestry of heroism, magic, and the eternal struggle between light and darkness. These stories remind us that the threads of destiny are woven with courage, wisdom, and wonder.